For no so, but
I'm gonna put it just 5 minutes, Pente. Let's.
Obi, the Namekano, Command Yedin. Black Star D, Ama Meya Tiase, how and why we live our life as such. Quite painful. A way the person and say,
Asempa FM.
Starting nationalistic in our approach. In all the spheres of our life.
Yes.
You're not nationalistic. Because you're not nationalistic, you're partisan. The kind of development I have, your partisan nature, any interest-serving nature, it'll be difficult for us to reach our national goals. We can inch closer to our national goals when we start thinking nationalistic.
Yes.
It's Mr. Ghana for. Say assemble and komoba ni edi hu nkoma a national conversation approach and use rather than always trying to make references and insults M1 shape the forward march of us as a country
of the country.
Intimacy, that is my appeal, and unfortunately there's a lot to talk about. Unfortunately idea one area me person me koso aka ho asem enso issues in relation to delegates. All political parties, but especially the New Patriotic Party. The entire debia me ka say major stakeholders in the political parties is that these political parties, whether in power or in opposition, omo ni ye ni omo su ni omo ban no ana omo de ba betena aban mu emma omo de bu yen say oman any addition.
Sure.
Into delegates, we have all resorted. When we say we are a canker, yes, we have resorted to Sika as a means to elect people to the August House and to give people power to rule over us.
Yeah.
The moment I remember Sika be the enim kwan wa kwantu bi aye to biem and anamon bi aye to bia and abrabo bi aye bo biem no. What it tells us is that standards no there attraction baby yemfa nya adwuma biem. So, Mr. The figures have changed from 23 to 24. It should not just be the changing of the figures. It should reflect in the changing of attitudes and mindsets and a certain orientation that is forward-looking, nationalistic in character. Very, very important because we are very indisciplined to the cause. ABC now me no kazobi. These basics. Yes. So I beg of you, and community be brave. There's too much. Bottom line is that there's too much indiscipline in this country. Too much indiscipline in this country. And we need to all rise up and fight these levels of indiscipline because a corrupt thing na otoade ojom we say ubia we a century we are banjuma we are wawajuma a corrupt thing na. That is why a bribia abai A2 and among class or the taxes member system we fiercely resist it because abai nankasa ne yen or they towards some better and you encouraging. Abainan in the year, and encouraging. Nipane wo mine musuno, they are cutting corners with the relevant agencies, and departments, GRA, customs, areas. I see a budget tour, I am a leakage, and no. You free cool the fight against ghost names in this country from 1992. There are certain basic things be at. Say and Ghana, Miyonko Bako, Nano da Ukumase, oxygen, Oyare. The oxygen as I see omokoto oxygen naba. The next call that I had, they say omoko oxygen naba. So we have challenges in this country, which we should shift ourselves away from partisan politics and do national discourse. Number 3 party for instance, say no pa so say the General Secretary of the NDC. Sa adibi na ekoko rounds no. Say no crap passes and I feel very uncomfortable to talk about some of these things.
Yes,
no crap. Mesreno.
Mesreno. Okokasa wo 31st December.
31st December kasa and quite say on the party. I was in a party, no.
Decade.
The party nankasa omo problem no enye MPP. Party nankasa problem no they say omo suni omo ban ne ketashe ne proyesem no. Nyoma omo June 4 ne 31st be kutia no. And that's what the party nti. And look at the party. But we move beyond that, preach a certain kind of tribalistic politics are. And as to whether
that quote they attributed to him. No?
And then people say, out strongly.
I've heard say Wabeka say.
Yeah. Obi because me tell you no. Obi awaya manyo semache to this extent.
Yeah.
You cannot.
And I think there is this.
What you say?
There is this a yinswe was in Nipa Bebrine and there is this thing I call around DI News. DI News. We be one of my flyer ni bi amanfo quote so most of them are fake
because it's very important.
Most of them attribution no nyina
say one you careful no one to man new TM free say e bo no say e unhealthy. And I'm happy this afternoon they've also condemned northern susa Tiffy Mountain. Likewise all political parties. I don't know. You are looking for power to come to serve us.
Why are you fighting?
Your best shot is to kill yourself, to slap yourself, to maim yourself, to distort the facts, to insult. Is that the kind of politics we do in this country? Say election year bieno. As I said me say Obi. Na Obi so say me. And say me kote tekuku Obi na me record Obi for what? Like for the insecurity ana. And look at what Papaya on the IGP want to say. Look at Insama Kasia IGP.
Your friend is saying COP.
So people keep talking loosely like that. Okroman say Obiaka, that's why when you occupy a position of repute, especially in the public space, you need to control the narrative very well because we are from Sobakwa and you are a senior police officer, retired. All the issues about to Ghana nyina so through your communication publicly. Oh, kwa party be so, omo ticket so. Your national asset like Dampare on your party ni diano. Look at this small kakafano. And I don't know whether he can be hauled because same say obu ani gusua. If we other people to also do same and say same. Must Ghana paying for especially our security agencies. Every beer than almost try manoma jeans same way. Then they come in and then people read other meanings into it.
Yeah. But I mean to allege the IGP
how
Asuma will be so yes I think the NPP as a party should be interested in that allegation. But the IGP is apolitical.
How?
It's unfair.
Very, very unfair. That's what people do in this country.
It's unfair.
That's what people do in this country. Mr. Sabi obi fache me. Ya kwaye suni bani ni yebi. Se bribi ebesi election year mu no. Enipa adwene boni e wo muti no. Enyoma mo kekase ani plus or minus nyina no. Enyoma ensem fata. That's why continuously I have pleaded with the Electoral Commission of Ghana. So omuni ye ni omu kasa ni omana montu ni omu susu nyina no. It should be in tandem with Emrano ne the consent of the two major political parties and other stakeholders, i.e. Ghana for.
Yes.
So they cannot be a god on them unto themselves. Because then they all should be about yesu, and the two political parties too cannot pretend to know better than the Electoral Commission. And the several interests, I say the whole court. So ko jina baby because I know what before. I can say a judge from good court jina anye papa. Na e now court now di now say a judge for ni super. What country do you want us to build? What country? Yenye careful the kind of people we are giving them power to rule over us in terms of whether political party in power, whether members of parliament, especially 2024, the people we give them access to that August house. Because if we allow money to take decisions for us at every point in our life, our parliament, will be filled with rogues, thieves, connection men,
and we are getting there.
We are getting there.
In fact,
all what you need now is just get money. It doesn't matter how you amass wealth.
Yes,
and you are in parliament.
Because it's been said, say,
you're in parliament.
stronghold constituency
in parliament.
What you need election day operations. You are through largely resources are to me agather. Because also across the constituencies, especially in the Ashanti region, most of the constituencies are strongholds for the MPP now. The primary very, very tight. But when you go through primaries for MP, in the area now, very, very NSA is tension in Bantama, tension in Subain, Oforikrom, Swame, and Shedanye, way baby. Same say I clear Nipa obe winnie was Swame. I clear Nipa obe winnie was but Tafo pressure war, Quadaso pressure war, Bantama pressure war. Subain, there is serious pressure.
Yeah, but what is the pressure?
Subain,
it is just money influence pressures. So what kind of development are we looking at for as a people? Money influence in Kwan Edina Moman Zizio. Yamfa Mranya Shi. Yamfa Mranya Shiobi. Money influence society.
Yeah.
Lazy people all looking for short ways to get money or to make money. Obianya prepared to go through the mill again. And that's why sometimes, Office of the Special Prosecutor, how one also buy an over to Tonyoma, Hijami, Jina, and Chikaze, even the vetting in Kwan, the posturing and the things that he said. After don't also have a flashy cars and also go up and down, but they be and Kwanoma. Office of the Special Prosecutor. I got an
Kwanoma saying,
but they make crab for there.
It's also a end you beat him in Nimraswan.
No, you need to tell us this. The powers that you
have. Fact.
No, but we now when I say breast better now. Already is a trouble. You are in to work and work well, not to be seen from many. Now, Office of the Special Prosecutor, young man, you're Bowie. What if I don't want some about time 3 1 and so on? Sign me, no office, no one, about questionable. About questionable. So, in an attempt to fight corruption and corruption related matters, no, about so. And then now you say, I did a banner form, and it's like a show of office, bisa. It's like a show of office. I'll show you where power lies office. Is that the relevance of the Office of the Special Prosecutor? A prosecutor will buy or back at you and say, after right after the vetting.
Yeah.
You see, the measurement of their 2 market as a Senate proyeno will go full scale to support this young man. I've had the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and that tree, Adiacha, no, sir, now me do so that the person no denigrating the office and the person who is occupying that space. And somebody a brain in this country. If that office is allowed, or no one can also see why he's in that office, to run effectively and efficiently, I'm sure corruption and corruption related matters, it will be minimized.
Yes.
Because now, with impunity, people just with impunity, they are flaunting the rules and regulations of this country. And then Omanya Sebi, Meji tradition di, by ye duabo chain, etum chain, yadi asem ko die court there. If you say you are not worried there, you have a problem. You have a problem. Omanya bebiano eba centrum eba a general a council parliament eba obetimaba eba bebia wura bia no compromise. Ghana for do ni nyina no dey ye bia every office that you enter now, everybody is compromised. From our security to everything. Police penyibe catch say ekoye ready krana ubedunu na interna ko do akrofo no say apost for batu ubekona papers where and see ho everywhere is compromised.
Interest levels ne dorson.
That is why continuously you be you so hurt. We can't be disappointed, but we are hurt that under the governance of one of our renowned personalities in this country, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, he has goofed big time in the management of this country.
Asempa FM.
Big time. Wa allow space, you know. Amani penya kukudro. The nyoma ense emfata. Un-Ghanaian, undemocratic, very unpatriotic. If he's not careful, he will go down as one of the presidents of this country who looked on for Nyoma and Semfata to continuously to happen. Now, maybe I'm minister 8 years. President Ntima says, President need to pass the ministers be brave water. What is the definition of loyalty? At your expense and the entire
and your record and legacy.
What is the definition of loyalty? That even if it is at the detriment of one country's integrity and credibility, and that of the country and the masses, are we not ashamed as a country that we are so blessed to the point, say, the latest sought after mineral resource, lithium. This country can few countries in the world. What is happening? Are we not worried that unless on Adum TV, Ekas with pride, Ojina Kolibu, I in interview say, I hand the or the we say means be now. Canada, what is a Canada anymore? Are we not worried that a teacher who is teaching, I don't come as a call. Also, when there was stepping now, you can imagine the kind of education called Obana or Tehono. Are we not worried that as a country, Ebesine, matters of the national cathedral, Ebesine, we have not sorted ourselves out. People have not been brought to book. We don't know. Because we are interested now because you say Ghana Sika Kodin. Say Eko. Are we not interested in subjecting His Excellency the former President Dramani Mama Baby National Cathedral Nesiono Oba ya and I say Onya then how this space no be. How do we punish people for wrongdoing in this country? Are we not worried? Dinoco Hospital, oxygen is a problem. Bed in your Bacobnas and Tipiwa, on your bed. Bed in your Obi 2 weeks yam yari, me say your hospital facilities no. Your papers just on paper. Only name. Now only the grace and mercy of God. Now be me call America na me go to me name.
America they also Unyeska, who is car.
Me name.
Me
call Canada no now when names say from my representative my brother.
No Canada system.
Your GP or whatever me the names of
Canada system need different from
No,
America.
I'm saying that all these places I'm
no, but America the healthcare you need money.
No, I'm saying
if you have money you're okay.
Is it selectivity?
No.
This is the point.
But if you are poor,
but I'm saying is it selectivity?
No.
Now bed ni wana so complex and do wana so nya bed. Na papa ejina ho saa on sika on bibia. Na mo da other bench so na mo twa na jana me and mama bed. We have problems, but because we address and tackle our problems from partisan angle, no, you have solutions. See, I just say, MPP ni NDC no, a Ghana this year ni dom. And we cannot go outside these two political parties and think that we will develop this country to any cause. Yamra to say, NDC, Nanadu Osi, only nationalistic in this approach. What Nanadu has failed us, even when it comes to family and friends in this government. Nanadu has failed us when it comes to effecting that road now. He's failed us. His policies could be generational. Ampa, one village, one dam, one district, one generational, life-changing, transforming for a country. Especially Dr. Baumia's quest to bring in that digital aspect. I catch Dr. Baumia and say, your orientation as a minor and your correct digitization, when we be implement so corrupt system, good things about now much and then good things as well. Ghana. Yeah, cleaner, sa register. You see now, no good things as well. Even Ghana card, backdoor business as well. Obiria be paint. Our dabraka 100 pieces of paint. Ghana card, you boy no. It be a piece of lawyer yaw. Number no basa. Oko boy lawyer no ko pure damango. Say wo wukra.
Oh, why na dey ogun
This is a reality.
Lawyer yaw.
Me see this is a reality. I can show it here. Me person me boss shop ni din wa dabraka. In fact me boss shop ni din. The fresh shop no 41 was 21, 41 also.
E din na Ghana card so dey.
Oh damango lawyer yaw. So Obi.
Yeah.
Bibia, even the registration of Ghana card. Ghana for because they take a lot of things for granted. How many the implications? No. Okay, Papa, you know, no man about 500.
Yeah.
Now I bought the Biaka catcher with the Kofi Sebe. No, I throw Kofi Sebe. How some was 2218 stroke B. No, I judge him. And no, I just 500. Was sacrificing a major
everything.
process.
Yeah. Was saying no.
A major process.
And this is somebody who earns a decent salary.
Major process. Oh,
decent salary.
Correct me. Which America, many Mr. CNN. Ghana for favorite chop banner or bronze was a fan. Papa. Yes, which now police for number plate keke. When you almost so nipan just simple. Say na buza come on fast on my restaurant. But number plate, no more track it up. Simple. We can't be no buy crack. Na bibi simple. So if we are really thinking of developing this country, we should start looking at things from the national perspective than partisanship. We serve and we think that we are responsible for NDC and MPP in Kwanya Ghana. It's NDC for the do mo benyina. So when you are Kwanya ba, ombesum NDC ombesum Ghana. Say the nana do ni nkofo yesum omo ho no. They are not serving the interest of the masses. That is why they be anu dem say yenso ya dwene no. Yenye ya dwene say ebeden ye besisan because maka omanya obi ni oman hini nyina no the ultimate end product they say yen nyina pese ewura amanyo
sem ne mu bi
oman obi apeso politician na kuani no tia no say na ene o fridi ni kromfo no onu tia mano ne atimi agibre ye fuo ewa why obi me say the crowd me hu nipa ni bi on peso on come machine be ma nyame fa me won njem just say wait na we yakono an say na ami ana Ghana ni standards bi enti no we mu nyina nya akudo so mko parliament
the parliament of Ghana but had you know I think was
we mu nyina
o say chairman sabonsu come no man
we have to
go back devoid of emotions
we mu nyina
dispassionately discuss asem no because Charlie
we mu nyina
say for some time me interview some of the aspirants no man aspirants be a better time anymore Charlie we need be mu din ja. And I say what parliament is.
You know, but what is our definition for parliament as this today? Now say SRC for the good parliament is it? E binum to do na. Suba mo dan edi no. SRC for student leadership for suba mo dan edi.
Because some of the people are better time anymore many o mo din. Sometimes you cannot tell the person straight say ja. Ade we abandon this go. But o hwe nipa no hwe ne response to issues, o hwe ne depth, o hwe ne line
all
of
you need in this country now is money. To the extent that Obiati because of a president.
I mean, how do you allow some people to get into a house? A house previously not JH Mensah
Kelly.
Previously na Alban Bagman a minority leader. A house na your friend is saying Hackman Uswajiman eto. House name them. I mean, it cannot be. It cannot be. And I think we should reset and get back to base and say, Charlie. It cannot be business as usual. Some of the people are parties need be a parody. Once you are a bit popular with kakakra, this is the policy making chamber. The policy making chamber. And countries are governed by policies. It is a you look at your policies. And you cannot just send anybody into the policy-making chamber. It is not.
They say there are anybody with money.
It is not.
Anybody.
It cannot be.
With a good year.
It cannot be.
Anybody.
And I think we should go back to that conversation now. To start here, you know. We need some, Charlie, we need some decent individuals in there. I was saying, reasoning,
but it's because, you see, it's because we continue to reward people who can even insult today. And we celebrate them. All over election year, it will be insults galore. This is how we think we are developing the country. That's how we've been governing both political parties. That is why we pull great to say anybody in the MPP, I shall say actually John Mahama 24-hour economy engagement. You don't even know what you're about. Also the 24-hour bar on Tiasia or option in the waiver. Also be cancel license on Tiasia no improve na on Tiasia no option in the way. We are building we are building no ever seen there. A science is here in cowards need to know. Even Prague taking a decision on Prague as a country. are difficult for all of us. Praga decision. The regional minister in his quest to fight some of these things, no, estopo motorways are abubuyan. Koye motorway abubu koye koba.
I said no when to me and you.
Yeah, because even in his quest.
I said Drew baby na so no so adwen na.
Yes, but how na wo ye adwuma. Yetimi ka kira wo say afere wa kwa bros na wo ye hwehwe animu.
Ade papa no.
Yeah, wo ye hwehwe animu. And your bureaucratic processes na what this country, no. Yeah. Let the back what they call this Ghana water company pie our wager or they could see a no quino I will throw our attention let everybody almost 7 months the Ghana soon a benina cosa yet it's potem himself mine illegal connection ubia and kahoshi ubia ni ho bekahoshi yet it's potem
it's sad
oh be a baba na beka
Krobia Sante say hey MPs na say aspirants na enko ye no bodin as a mo din bia na ye say
it will be very very unfair at this point if the party does not even see say omonye papa say
and sometimes that vet na your mo aspirant dey fight through no
yeah
vet na
Krobia professor and doctor no
no Krobia office of the vice president
yeah. Okay you know the no fear this is Somalian you know obi hu na chi ono so mpie kra o
da bi research nko the whole life here research
mpie kra
they be are not document osuya dey sa
what can we cry there yen wish the office of the second lady no
yes
and ebusuafo na and ye kasa ba kwato no
yeah
you know some of these things no obi our Brasima not to fight anybody. It's indiscipline. Not to blame anybody, but indiscipline. In your whole work, I see me cry from on it by voter region. Some more concern. Penny Pamela is a World Bank official. And you can be cross. Me say, me the traffic mu. Ewo a year Kufo a year honum no
N1
there be a Kufo hotel on Fanchame.
Okay,
I can't like Kufo hotel.
Africa region.
Yes, me the traffic mu ambulance. Oba bensa matajevana mimi kwa misi kwata munyinya musika na mute ka papa ambulance bo ni maybe wo fakwa na ma minute
them
people are angry to the extent that even they don't want to respect the laws of the land ambulance here give way give way now say hey do you know who is inside the car ebi house wa bi o ebi a oyire kra na onya kunnim se oyire na ede ne kono me see ya me kono ho my mo dem ko ba bi na no kuma se ka wo de me trotro da ba na ka che mo nyinya mo me ntimi kan to so mo nyinya mo ayi ni wi a na mo no mo ka se nyina ne ho to yi enti ahoye akra kekekra na ekunye o man obi nya atade pa hye Ghana fo bi ni mo problem so obi sha atade pa no sha atade pa
ade bia so a wo despise no nya Unya bi. Na dia na ubu na nimtia no.
Ubese de nya bi. Yebu eno Dominic, me friend Dominic, eno obri yebu a. Dominic me friend omo a. Omo hwe English Premier at the expense of African a cap na yebu no. Na buza say wo ye correct. Ebi brem ha ye bobo, ye si akan. Wo de hwe say na brofre say awia ya ade ko.
Ohwe Chelsea.
So called Chelsea at the expense of African cap.
Chelsea is omo mobo papa.
Papa bi ani ho.
Oh, Chelsea.
So
Chelsea is a troka.
It will be in common bebre ona me won say August 9 for so be ba no be din common.
Yeah, but MPs at the end your man. I think we should
have me akwanya metimi asa ba o first 1 hour no.
No me share constituencies ni be ni aspirants ni be.
No for now men ko born akwanya issues bia. The party itself did not see. We keep pointing out to them that it is in their own interest. For people of a certain caliber to enter the August House of Ghana. No much me adwene Ghana ho yi. Na say obi a okobia no majority of them me koye networking da kopesika koye visa contractor as akogije no men semfata. Majority of them. Majority. And we are losing track of the fact say enmunyam bia into wa wo ho bia kwa no usunu ban no e say reflect sade. Mama na papa ya se na de onyamitimi ye no se o se unwuma ene de obekọ na asade wide abba. Yeah, I'm a fan of watch.
Yeah. The watches the open. Even any watches open watches are board.
In places in America.
Yeah.
O shop over a certain level you do picture cry.
But just say be more pictures.
Many picture bohobi. It was in the office of the special prosecutor. Because we say, hey, and they be out shop 1,200. The book cost you 50,000. Oh yeah, Bema or now they 1,200. And you know, so
me your message me Brahman for some modi.
Debbie.
Aspirants in Bianco. But I know you're better from China Airport. There are some constituencies and so on. In Nipabinum Air Qua, we think, actually, these people deserve a place in the August House. Oman Obo Hajia Samira Baumia, the second lady, and the tone convoy, right? I mean, some of the insinuations among for a casting as a man, you know, I think we should raise the bar. We should raise the bar.
The team their chair who should say, you see, I know yeka, but it has not become. The MPP in opposition. Some of these happens in terms of Professor Mills, I mean for the crazy and look at I don't want to go beyond a certain line. Now a can't quench Dominic has been with Professor Mills Kweku and you so trips no or can experience in terms of how numbers go. Say nipa baku film despite the crefima say become that something omudene ko this year omudene ko. They read all manner. MPP then read all manner of meanings into those things. Then person command ed boy boy I want to say yentimin fire and che. We are angry at ourselves, power.
The anger in the system is too much.
We are bitter. We are so bitter.
The amount for no sense of responsibility. No sense of
we are so bitter.
I mean, the timing when there is a dead man who is being
so
buried,
bitter.
Some of the things are man for church.
And okay, no matter people, no matter equity. Now we are time crown. Nurse be our modern to social media. Nurse Nancy Mokai, Brass and Quenchani BC when this are press. What it tells me is that we will never progress or develop as a country.
Because then
it is unnecessary comparison. In this say the MPP every sure and this is suba. So we are doing crocodile John and pretending that we want development in this country. Also, so how it is. And no my culture and then the intimacy. Me say, or mind be
it's a problem.
Or mind be and the driver be at the Aboni part 20 or Ghana. The license is Eda Sukran, so like the qualified driver. Yen 10 marks bia, yen bonu kokobia, yen punishing the bia for the next 6 years and now 5 years. On cashing, ko pemu say be why reformed. Now social welfare na nkasa kura no that saying. NCC no that saying. Boyfriend devs no more that saying. PW didn't that say the pass and guards that saying. No, certain country priorities say then special planning was there. Special no that saying. Ghana Fire Service for say prank na doors, which for say me bear fanana. This is the country we live in.
But I say fire service for also entrance. We must start here now.
Radio brings results. Here better na hanoma. You also say leadership at the Ghana National Fire Service. Most dependent on the central person. Most skills. Some in fact, the last conversation now near many fire for PR kind. There was a suggestion that yen shas yema adifonia boafo NGJ jisa because I'm telling you. Because fire tenders no can say a cater for some of these localities no. If people La Paz about open that La Paz.
The whole
what just here?
East Legon enclave no adren Gano ho nyina fire tender. E bi
well, my member of farm quarter so about so who says I will bypass between Kumasi Maro. The only far no. On my team 8 contractors no. Just money Kofi Job. So your contractors being CB or her. Local I see a bomb about some. That just money Kofi Job Sky. Any
Sky and
Asabia Kahon and also Asabia the walk room was and Bakubi Sukan. Oh, popular ones big
Alexi Buam
and some other very influential ones. Joshop also come. Joshop and some other few ones. We can't afford
contractors.
Ghana for 8, 9, 10. Very forceful.
Major winner.
Very forceful. And the danger here is that some conformation young protect you because they suffer when there's regime change. They suffer. It ain't mean to pound. Ya target omu nyina say na omu MPP contractors.
Because omu nya contracts.
Omu nya contract. Na one nya contract. When ba ku Alhaji Seydou Ali Alhaji Ali. Ono okama sama for no.
Oh, okay.
So iti ya target omu nyina. Iti Ghana for contractors so amani omu say ye ma NDC sika, ni ma MPP sika. Because oko ma jebi so dia and o contract e be wi.
But unim ye ka kwan asemi and as we do always say Ghana ni bi wa amanone o taitie ye mpa e wa amanone oba Ghana na so bofa ha ye ma ne kwan ne di nkomo kaka
me damo say unto kwan da say me di unto kwan da. Now you don't appreciate some of these things obi. Sure. Ghana for na moto a ofro fa no ma me sewa oyere o girlfriend and now kunu bi na friend na o say na it will background sing like can out to problem you have no idea. Go to Abroche now. Get out of the weather. Na mountain abontin be 2 hours. After ye the chalk if you Abroche kra bre obi ba no when you be so. It ye ni short track. Yeah. Ye ni short track because
this is a very beautiful.
Yes, ye ni short track because obi akota woni ma bre ni mojani or a lot of responsibilities. But what Kai said Ghana for being more or Ghana that's the Doma so. Ojidi say Sanyo man kitting a bit about motivity. I'm here to me so abuame.
And we are super grateful. And this is a very, very beautiful watch. I mean, very first time seeing a watch like this.
Very, very grateful.
And I'm the Busame resident watch expert. On my hene kwabnasa, no man say, hey, Obi, watch way. No. Inti one of our listeners in US the memo no aboni by him so Ohio Columbus in Ohio. Onawako Columbus da.
They will tear Raptina meko Abruchi. Akwa say wa fine bazi hona.
Yeah.
Iti dana na nyume na metu no aba. Unim say me no na ekode. I'm so crying. Was Denver, Colorado. Akwa from you know we it's a yana me boa me wan corner akwa ba na fi free tin mo maso nyina. Kobi. What's going on? Jare. Embassy for the omo kan.
Ya ba so.
It be Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. Open your kwaba next say. Ebi aboko.
Yes, what now right.
Say if Ohio Columbus,
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
Columbus.
Say won't na honche.
Charlie. But what for be how long?
Oh, be 26 years.
Hey.
And the Okoya 26 years.
That's right.
Ghana hano ufri him.
Well, I mean Chief Nando.
Upper West. Oh, Upper West. Wow.
The woman Tepa.
Oh, Tepa hini ho.
That's a o my hini ko.
Me the boshi.
Team program.
Me the boshi. Oh, wow.
Sana my brother Chadi or Hontinam Tako
Kenya say. Wow.
And the Tepa ne wo.
Tepa ne wo.
E na unyi wo ho. As a free Ghana na be 20 something years on.
Fancy free Ghana be yes. Around that time.
Around age be 20 something. Wow.
Wow.
And Colorado and wow. Columbus and wow. All this while.
Because New Jersey.
New Jersey, okay.
Baby, maybe.
Me buy.
Oh man, buy. Okay.
Yeah.
And free about Ohio, Columbus.
Ohio.
In the states near Ohio. Okay. Columbus, Ohio. Yeah.
So one the pride in yeah, it's a sort of G Chrono
city no
GD.
City near Columbus, state near Ohio.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Ain't we know normal routine if you ba be no abe
oh yeah.
E wo mu a wo tai ba.
Na COVID na ba send them morning chair say you can say mo be
sure
but na cry to me by after
so
I'm left
yeah I'm left here no buy wow that's nice and that's just I want to every year you come home every year or try eba wow but that's good are you in him say Ghana for ni bia kwa amanone a akosi omu yi e wa amanone ama we can say our brochure there ba he is rich are you rich even in the US
oh I know there
by Ghana for standards.
And they mean to me, na meka say nyaminti.
Yeah.
Yeni nemu.
Kakra. Well, me share o give enchi. Shetana o DKNY Charlie. Oya talk.
Obi be kuni bo. Normally omo basa na me pese omo maybe might be an unfair comparison, but it's important say on the mind what transpires there.
Yeah.
Do they work for what they are earning? Are they shortcuts in making money outside? Because the last time I call him, because that guy said, "Guy, now how did I say Usikana? Oh yeah, the one
Sure.
We are as a uni song, but there be I don't song, but now say extra work.
Yeah.
Maybe how is the living there? Maybe at the demo, sir.
Yo, where the madam was saying, I'm saying, I said, I will be Sammy. My tea for doors. It been a minute, I'm on it. A crown way, maybe I'm free by now, Columbus, Ohio. Now, you told you, my dear Moody, a boy, you be brave. Now, question will be Simon, so I'm saying, here, same as we can't be. The attorney say, if we are say, over to an iron near. We person will push you for here. Can come my name, oh papa. Your extended family said the anymore. Now, say one casano, you do fancy a pem. Will be anywhere again in the empha entity a pem. Now, you know, and I want to show you
other influences.
Influence and allow picky. Say, oh, ha, that's a cool school. One cool school crowd, I said, now you my ding. No to crying. Na dwumaden shell man e Ghana no ntino o kona so de dwumaden si wani so a de o person baby a
Ubitima we
ntina bisa am say mi wiska na say bisa mintimi and mintimi na mom adom ni nshirenti nyame nso o hwe so mi ekọ ami yeso yitimi ye bi ma adofo.
Wow. But also be darling Jojo or say Obi, that's my brother in the studio. He's very popular in Columbus, Ohio. No. What Yamamu would deem even among
because it's already
yo. My producer said, "Bra, fa."
Okay, and transit.
It will bet me. You soon fin there. Just be there. And a demon amount for the more power. Columbus.
Yo, a dear me mamma and papa de mamma Peter Kwame Clever.
Okay.
Wumba. Mimi Wumba near WOMBER.
Oh, okay.
So people choose to call me Lumba. But any Lumba, a Wumba.
Peter Kwame.
Clever.
Wumba.
A clever na yen Wadia Bibre, no. They am in time.
On time, well. In Columbus, no, Bibrina Fro. Uncle P. Ghanaian community, like more association.
Papa.
Sir, executive woman.
Yes, some it's American.
Ghana for Ohio Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson, pa.
Bear saying,
Mintiming can number by
Bamu brought 30,000.
Yeah, more credit, I'm home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, part of like first Ghanaians call Ohio and generation.
Me first, but make us be a third generation.
More call Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. and most Ghanaians are a war Ohio. What do they do? Like formal job, cleaning, care. Jumame Ghana for the nice.
So most of you know. So if you are going to Mbefia, for ebuasi wa kwantum so bia ye adwuma ba adwuma so de yensem
adwuma bia ye adwuma
so be ye adwuma ni bitu aka na
beto
ne discover ba eno ne hia nti bia wa adwuma ye nipa bebre akosku nti so we school kra na so ye lawyer o ha eno nche say law no nko na o ye
that's true
Saturday me chana me kwa brocha bra be de me accountant.
Oh, okay.
Na me adwuma Ghana Water and Sewage Corporation. And I'm the co-laboratory. Me call auditing my firm be a friend Shuttleston, Baba City.
Okay.
To me auditing kakra na Clinton influence no. Na was say me ma shake kakra na was say so. Me shake me.
So shake you ho.
Enti me the school call nursing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The nursing no. And I'm the Juma.
You know, we are a professional nurse in the US. Oh, that's interesting. You know, shifted from accountancy straight into nursing.
Yes.
Because who said it was in high demand at the time.
Yeah. And opportunities so when you break, that's also be young quantia. Not to me, one a bebo.
Oh, okay. It is a honors all starting nursing school, for example, Eche.
Oh.
By how many years now the baby?
It depends. So a bit more starting a part-time basis, a bit more full-time. Because I broach it and this how because I'm in school. No, of course, near Heno. What the Wabi man as I was scheduled on Ekutaro. And now they go. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. That's really nice. Isn't it for back home? No, what to me baby any other baby maybe. Oh, passionate then. Oh, cancer farming, right?
Farming.
A fool.
You
do a fool.
A fool. Power source came now. Do and I'm me pay.
You do a fool Ghana.
Pachoane.
Kessie.
Pachoane.
Ewo tepahuana.
Oh. Yeji and Mampong.
Oh, Yeji and Mampong. Asante Mampong.
And Uncontancy.
In wood ya cocoa ana.
There be me yang Nenchi. And I'm a door bunch in a brew.
Oh.
Yeah.
And who own and trade do?
Pachuane.
Bessay.
Benkan, as you say. Medoba coho.
Namiama by Dawson.
And Bessa and Chibia, national best farmer.
Oh, what drew that level?
That's my ambition.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah. And a bunch of what do you acres pa?
Me the year kunkunte kura. Ye too near Hata near Yam kunkunte.
Now what would you be called?
Me be kwakudi.
Oh, okay.
Baby do that level no.
Yeah.
In your account be to number feasibility studies.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. that's cool. And at least who are broached about what Franco for Juma Mewa.
Yeah.
Our more year Juma and the man. That's interesting. But for it only Ghana for anything come on, are they interested in coming back to do something here?
Oh yes, but I don't say Hanoba. There's a lot of frustration. So but when you can't.
Yeah.
It been a crime.
Car crime.
It be a me kukumasi. And person me form. But traffic will be this no. And no crying a year who about deal near the other. But at the end of it all, no, honey free. Until Akumapa, Maukura, Edina, baby Kakra.
That's true.
Nipan be brave as mobile. So
that's our frustrations in the system.
And it means so now jump on a kese. Because we are the no be iduanim. Na ubu abem so when he ebu abem now kwase me maybe
it's true
so you know bomb pie so mine no be dey
be fan and tuna pay
and ntini etie mu programs
fantastic me te say oba Ghana and there's an area minim say the ekowa fuo mu say the ekowa feel ekwan ye wo honye ama wahwa ama mo ye nti that is a video and mo share your Facebook and YouTube no oh someone na ugina we ni so na ha nti we ye hen fan no tepani
they be kote
oh Kumasi kote
tech
okay tech area ho we ye kwan ye ko ofie
na ka se kwan de ekomi fie
ko ofie na oba we be hu se enye
the tiane say na me ho na me sister ko fie
okay
and what I call the name Mexico. No question so na tono. This young sense so top na a tragata kabi. Na say oh here because hate your fence wall.
Okay.
Don't remember me shame. And I catch him say and I'm a friend me friend I grew up primary.
On so
or US
okay.
Free containers.
Okay.
And I'm the chair say at the near the inside you maybe. No mammy could say no, we bit my in through. Into me, my idea and say me, Baba, ya men kwa me pet a yaman. Yeah. To me, draw and I'm a fair said the other city, and I'm so okay in Chasso. To me, come with Chasso and son of me, Bagana. We may buy an yes, I who say, or say, yes, I must sign a Chasso bill. And TV, in Subitoy. In a moment, trap a brave, and who says still never train. And I said, no, ya be da. Yes, I may repeat, same mistake. Tia bear got us never holding in a. See a bear got us a hodia, and Yaman Quam anymore was yet quack or pim, quantrea, aban betimi aye ne daach
wow
ene twa so na de bi so na ba bia wo se de gata ne to no
mo
ye gata ne nyina wie na ba bia wie nya wie ba bia grade na ba no obisi a nche so ye ya akopem ai ba ko
and we no o ka ye no if you are for on maka music band that's where funded by one way yere
me yere
ono yere na afa ho ka nyina
mpa cho me
eh
me hu ne say me pe me security ni safety me number 1 and you know me vans ma ba ma kokro e be fi adiasa
e kwan nye
so to
yeah
enti bi kura ne pabone ne bi e tata
wow
wonti me nko na wadu fi ntem enti me fi se me ye na me ye ma
omo ati
ho
ho nyina
aso nya so mfa so no so obi ka so obi boa ene de minti me kan se ememmoa we are nyamisha no
eno kwa ya di mu
mame esombo mame enti no ka so mbe bia why not actually hoda ho enim hoda yenye betuma so mani ya besi kwantin pom na bibia ya kama
this is really good this is really good because I can see say they are more committed resources but
yes.
Better with the car obebo
any make us say wa down for some pine
yes
no America that's right tie hona sa ankomodi we start
okay
na medana se me fa kwanya isin na na se o ne mami nkura hye
okay
se p mo ha se nya metum nsem a ya mo fi so monye bi ma community no nti we sampan ba ho behwe
okay
so last week
that's nice
and MC or of
recruitment so
almost bana kote hene and so by inti mo Adom FM for na be capture by TV
Adom for be capture Adom TV ba be capture okay that's nice
na madam team and rest and for send the AP why that kind of stuff
I mean you've done well you've done very well I mean say individuals taking interest in their communities new way say just to compliment your man buying enti it kudos to one way here my idea papa we like Oliver Twist would ask for more
you do so
yeah, you've done very well in yame adomo a so we do obesan akọ na nsen ya
my god
yate
ba ye ni we akiri
yeah I can see that afuo wa ha na nantwie wa ha de we say de bia no wani etime ba wachi
next time ba am do kofa
I would love to go and see enti ya na se minim so wa adofo bia opesa wo chia won a na afei ye hwenya wo kwan ne ko
okay machia watiefuo nyina na bi ato tapaman hene
sure
kote hene se me boss ayinfo di ana se me bo otumfo so se na me chia ono so
sure
na fi machia madofo nyina even bible cry say o bompa ya bobi ma watamfo so bi time nso a me chia no bi time me chia no ne nyina ayemfa kroye ni enuado empayepa entai abanyachi me minya politics
yes
and so my uncle ne interior minister
Ambrose Derry okay so Nandom okay Nandom
ya bompa ya mo nyina se dwumedi omudi so beba mfa so de ama enchirima na mo so dwuma mudi ema ewiase me nyina ehu di ekoso de ye ne de enye na me omo ho ban
amen
omo ho den
amen
edwuma ewura o hira no
amen
so afamo mrantie ne mabawa mo ye adwuma na nsema mo ka se ye waso pa ni etia ye de be ye adwuma pa na yeso mo bamfa so
that's a show it is a mutie ko say mutie through which medium YouTube Facebook and I say as a
video kutami powerful
wow
we do na me break here
na
be fie so a screen ball kwadom oceansa jojo
yes
wo nya te ni omanya no wu kra
eda munyina ase endi nyame nso nhyraw why adepa achede adebre yenso nyame nhyraw eda ase pa
bibri beba
eda ase eni so pa it is a wo konso a Uni Yaminko.
Amen.
Right. Anytime you ever USB, I will move straight to Ohio.
Mama Johnson,
and I say, Benjamin Shaw. You can see saying higher Sempa 94.7 FM. We'll pause for a short break. When we come back, August Nahimful will be here, Jerome Motre will be here. We'll be speaking to Coach Christopher Nimley and the host of other sports pundits. Stay with us here, Basis here.